Goodbye, baby. Holy shit, what's happening? Ooh, those were some sexy jumps. Oh, wow. Wow. Thanks for the follows, guys. If you now murder you, I kill you. No! Live! Shit! Flash in. Oh, you did it! Oh no! Oh, you found it!
I found it while you were gone.
Get out of here! Oh, she found it! He's got to go the other way. Goodbye, sweetheart. You suck RNG. Suck on that RNG. All right. Oh. Oh, we'll never get the smell off our shoes. Go right again. Yes. I missed it. That's a reset. I can't miss that. It doesn't matter. I mean, the RNG killed that run at the end. Sure. Free. Free. Did I die? All right, not as free as I thought it was. I must have stopped too early. Clip it! You doofus. It's not hard. Not, guys, I said it. Stupid pause music. Shut up. I said it yesterday. I flicked the stinking clackety-clack too hard. And let your boom. Sonic boom. Retro boom. Yeah, baby boomers. Stop it. Whipper good. That was slow. Wait! Go! Blammo. Pixel perfect jump. Pixel perfect jump. Jump. Smash. Jump. Smash. Grab. Bash. Perfect. Sorry guys, I was a real spicy run here, so I'm gonna pay attention. Swing! 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 Oh, missed a swing. Backup swings. Perfect swings. I'm not looking well. Prove it. Don't worry. I'm fine. I'm fine. Morning to you. No whale. No damage. No hit. Crimson Veins, no hit. Not only did I grab the clock in time, even if I wouldn't have, it would have bounced off my shield. The only reason why it didn't bounce off my shield is because I became in... Was! I don't know if that's world record or not. I thought for sure it was. Good morning. Good morning. I forgot my hat. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. What am I doing? Crotch cam. Oh, yes. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. So, ladies and gentlemen, what cart should we clean? How you doing? Welcome. Waterboy, I hope you're having a fantastical and delightful cup of coffee. Scooping all the food. Cobra Triangle. I think I had done that one or no. I have not. I have not. I'm about to grab my cup of steaming hot, delicious, and freshly grinded coffee. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Ooh, it's got some sticker goop. I hate that. Oh, we need some tunes. Tunage. Way too loud. Sorry about that. How's that? Seems about right. Track and field poop. Shouldn't you be hiking? Yeah, I leave. I wanted to stream some today. So stream will go until noon. We'll get a little bit. We'll go over some of the stuff that Frosted Pears kind of worked out in Jaws. I think we're barking up a tree that's already been barked. Myself, personally. When it comes to this Stephen. Early Jaws spawn. I think that that's a thing that people probably already knew. But we'll take a look at what Frosted Pears worked out with that, talk about it, and then do a little bit of Jaws routing. But then at noon, I'm going to stop. Chaser, you didn't get his Stevie. Someone hives Butler. Well, that's a bummer. So I need a trump card for all of those things. So where Chaser says that, I need to be able to give you that. I need to be able to do that. I wrote down something. That's another coding thing that needs to be done. Because it's not fair, but really what happens is sometimes messages just don't get through. You know, you're sending a message in Twitch, which is getting picked up, and then GameMaker is going and grabbing the Twitch API, and then GameMaker's running it. Messages can slip through the cracks. Has to be what happened. Because Hives Butler came out. So Steve, yeah, okay, and then trump card for me. That way, because I can do a hot potato at somebody if they get theirs eaten, or if they do it wrong. Hot potato people tend to do wrong. It's all because of the residential grade bonded internet you run. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. There's just nothing I can do about that at this moment in time, at this particular juncture. I have to turn this a little bit. Don't be too turned on by the side of my face. I'd hate it if you guys got too turned on by the side of my face. All right, I am about out of the goo gone. Never mind, I am out of the goo gone. I think I have some in the house. Hopefully this is enough to gone this goo, if you know what I mean. I'm afraid to try again. I'm sorry, bud. Here, stop. Don't try again. Don't try again. Don't try again. Don't try again. Because it gave the daily bits in. Don't try again. So what we need to do to go. Da, da, da. Bum, 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 bum. And now I am sitting down here. So, freaking no life. So, we're going to do another one of these, and we're just going to call it Trump Card. So, Slack Trump Card. So if just straight up the Steven Seagal and global dot B0 equals it'll create a Steven, but now I have to give that Steven the name of the person. Oh, no. Poop. So, okay. We need to parse out any ats and give a, and make there a global at, which is, which will be just the, whoever people are atting is the global at. And that way I have a global at as well. That way if somebody's being added, then we have that variable. Let's just do it once and be done with it. So, we did it right here. So, and we ended up, we called him Weenus. I was promised more Jaws. Yeah, we're going to get more Jaws. You should be getting, don't worry about it. You should be getting ready for your hike. I am worried about it, Chaser. You don't tell me what not to be worried about. So this is giving you the handle here. So global chat message, show debug, keep. All right, so we're going to do it right here. Global at. So right now, we need if.
Hey, Ben.
Not if
Ben.
string position. Yeah,
Ben.
if.
Stay a while and listen. How about new?
If string position A0 at. I've got the wrong thing here. It should be this. We need to delete everything before the at and then look for the space. We need to do this. But I'm going to rename this stuff. Yeah, I'll let it do it here. Delete to the at. Find the space. Oops. So let's just do variable t. For variable t is this. We're going to find the t and delete before it. And we're going to get temp at variable space equals that temp at variable global dot at string delete temp at space 4. Okay. Not 4 though. Everything else. So string delete is the number of characters to remove. Starting at string. So this has got to delete everything off of the end. I can just do string length. Is there a string end? This function will return the amount of times the given string. Nope. String length. This function will return the number of characters comprising a given string. It's just going to delete extra. It's not going to matter. So from here, it's not. We're going from the temp at. And we're deleting from the space forward string length temp at. If there's an at, now we're getting a global at variable. And now I can go into here and say, oh. There is no trim function, Chaser. That's the thing that we struggle with that. That's why we have to delete extra shit. It's just... Now, I believe... If I say with other... The other instance involved in the collision event or the other instance from a with function. With object ball. So I would say with object Steven name equals global dot at. So we're going to create Steven Seagal, and with Steven Seagal, we're going to give him the name at. Global at. That's if I do that. And I think I'm going to have an add in there as well. So I want to see if this allows me to do it here. And string position at is not 0. And That's gross to have all those ands, but I did it. Smells like Up Dog in here. What's up, dog? We're gonna get to more Jaws. I want the ability to give someone a Steven Seagal. It's gonna work first try. What's up with you? So I can do at TVS Chaser. It worked. The variable name at. Not set before reading.
Hey, you! Up here!
Wrong order. What do you mean by wrong order? I'm doing the at first. That way it sets the global at, and then the Steven Seagal runs the code. No, that would be the wrong order, Chaser. You understand what I mean? The first thing, I can't put the Steven in first. If I put the Steven in first, Waterboy, it's a tier 3. The Air Richard is a tier 3. But what it said was, this doesn't exist. We know it exists because we have it created right here. The stream is delayed a bit for you. So right after this, I wanted to show global at. Coffee is a good thing to be drinking right now. I'm on my 3rd cup. My guts are going to be dumb. Let's just do this a second. We're looking right here. So, right there, if I type in, whoa. Oh, don't do the at yet. Oh yeah, it's telling it that that variable doesn't exist. Weird. That's good. That actually, that Waterboy, that was good. The test helps me. Because that's telling me that when this is saying print that message, it's saying this variable doesn't exist. Well, the fuck it doesn't. It's right here. Oh, wait. Oh, we gotta do not equal 0. There. It wasn't running it. Variable at index. Okay. You know why? Because we're removing all of this, and then it went to do it here. No, it wouldn't have done it here because this is only for that. Taking the chat message, we're finding the at. Variable t equals string get at. We're going to delete from AO from the first character to t, which is at. We're going to look for the space, which would be the space after. Weird. What was that error again? Where exactly did that come up? Heroes and a half shell. Turtle power. Chaser. Alright. Global variable name at index not set before reading. At object line 27. Okay. That's really weird. I have to work my brain around this now. Yeah, there's an at symbol in that. I mean, it's the same thing we're doing here. One thing we'll have to do is we're changing the variable here. This won't work after I'm done. I need to give myself a different variable here. Var a equals a0. Actually, let's do like A3. A3. This is just a temp thing for this. So if there's an at in your chat at all, it's going to grab the chat, look for the at, find it, temp at, temporary, equals string delete A3, which is the chat, first character to the at symbol, fine. Space equals the space, which the next space will be the space after the chat. Equals string delete temp at space length. And then we're replacing all of those characters with nothing to finish it. Is this about the chat layout? No, Chaser used an emote that didn't work. It's 100% your fault, Chaser. 100% your fault. AT. I think it's because I'm setting it to a var here, and it's not a variable, it's a global. That's what it is. Vars are temporary. A var variable is temporary to that running of the code. I want to set it to an actual global, and that's what I'm asking for later. is a global, and I'm just not setting it to a global. Nope. I mean, if it shows where it fails specifically. Oh yeah, Waterboy, it is failing right here. I'm telling in the console here, a debug message, I'm telling it to write this variable, global AT. What I'm doing is I'm giving, I'm creating a variable that would be the name after someone writes at. So in chat, I wrote at TVS Chaser. That means if I'm giving something to Chaser or whatever, I've done it right here. Later, I grabbed, I grabbed the at symbol and I grabbed the name. We called it Weenus. But I grab it for this particular application, whereas I want to grab it and have it as a variable that I can use all over the place. Does the at variable even exist? It does right here. I am taking and saying the at variable, global at equals string delete, which is, I'm just, well, let's do this. Let's say global dot at equals temp at, because we've got var temp at here. So now I'm giving the variable this, which is just a temporary variable that I'm using to delete some of the stuff. So right now, as an example, let's give an example here. So my chat message is butts with 2 S's at TVS Chaser holes. That's the message I'm going to write. In fact, I will even copy that message. This is the message I'm going to write here. The code says, is there a string that is the at symbol in the code? And then it's going to say, well, yes, there is. So if there is, like just like this, if string position rated here, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So it's going to say, is there that? Yes, there is. Let's run this. It's going to say, set this temporary value to the chat message, which we know is this. So now A3 is this string of letters. We're going to say, set a temporary value to the position of this, which the position of the at symbol is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now T equals 7. Now we're going to say for temp at, variable temp at, so we're going to set a new variable equals string delete from the string of characters, which is right here, 1 being the first letter. We're going to delete 2T, which is the amount, which is 7. It's going to delete these first 7. Boop. Now we have this. So temp at equals this. Now we want to delete from the space after. So we're saying a new variable for space equals string position, the space of the string temp at, which is this. So now space is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So now the variable for space is 11. We're going to say global AT equals temp at, which we don't need to do that, but we are. What if I did that at the end? What if I did this? What if I said, we're going to keep the temp at. Temporary variable and then global dot at equals temp at. So now we're here. We're going to say temp at string delete from there, from the space, string length of it. So we're saying, all right, which is not exactly right, but we're saying from the space, delete the amount of characters, the length of this, which means we know we're going to delete everything after the space. And then if there's a carriage return or anything like that, we're getting rid of that. Let's make sure this is running, because maybe this isn't running. Show global message. Running. So that'll let us know if that section of code even ran.
What's happening?
Okay, Tsunami broke it by coming in and adding me.
It's gigantic.
So now we look over here. It never ran. It lists Tsunami's name. It gave us Tsunami's name, which means it ran this code, because that is Tsunami's name. That's getting parsed here. What I don't understand is if string position A0 at. If string pos 0. Wait a second. I got these backwards. We're looking for this string in the A0. We're looking for that string in the A. I had those backwards. So now that'll find it and it'll do everything, and everything is freaking hunky-dory. Mike, the mad scientist. Well, if you're a mad scientist, Mike, you're going to know exactly what we're doing. It's easy as that. All right, so we got past that anyways. Variable at index not set, string replace all global at. Okay, that's, I know where that is. It's because I switched this up here and I have globals in here. All right, we don't need this. We don't need this. That's good. All right, I'm pretty confident now. We can go back to the overlay. I don't know the game maker documentation. What does string position function return? The position of that letter in the string. So if the at is 12 in, so right now if I do at TBS Chaser and then I drop in the Steven Seagal, we get a Steven Seagal that is Chaser's Steven Seagal. So this is Chaser's. So if he wins, Chaser's going to get the points for it. That's what I wanted to be able to do. Get him, Stevie! So Mike the Mad Scientist, this is what we're doing. We're coding in my overlay on the stream. We add fun shit, and I clean video games in the morning. while we add fun shit. Are you guys gonna out-dub him and make him lose all his points? That sucks. Oh, it's a flyby shitting! He's gonna get it, folks. 1 dub to go. Oh!
How much did they pay you to
You
spy
got
us?
it, Chaser!
Shut up.
So, Chaser, check your chats to make sure you got those points. Do you remember what you had before? I think you got them. 153 now, right?
And you, asshole, you're lucky to be here. Thank you, sir.
Wander Boy, will you check your chats? Touch my butt, cause it's gonna make your finger smell real bad. Let's see Wander Boy. Wander Boy, you don't have any, so if I at Wander Boy and then I give you a Steven Seagal.
Now get your ugly white ass out of here.
Let's see what you get. Just to make sure that it does give it to you.
Fucked up, kind of bizarre combination.
Don't touch my butt. Let him win, folks. Let him win. We're testing it. Let him win. We need him to win or he doesn't get a score. Get it. Get the last one.
I feel like I'm talking to a retarded child.
Thanks, Chaser. Oh, my God. I say let him win, and you still put it in chat like an asshole. Good for you. Good job, Chaser.
How
You
much did they pay you to
just...
spy on us?
$2.15.
Shut up.
Waterboy, it was a good test for nothing. Just well, that's what we were trying to do, was test the code. You're right, yeah, but we couldn't because we needed him to win to see if he would get the points, and he didn't win because you put doves out. That's all right. We can just do it again. That's the power of these doves, folks.
Come here, boy. I want to talk to you.
Oh, no.
Holy cow, too much! Overload! Overload! No, 0 would probably mean the substring in its first position. Yeah, 0 is position 1. Bad dove draw. He got quite a few. It's alright, as long as no one doves, he'll pretty much guarantee a win here.
He does. He does.
Whoa, what happened here? Read string file. File not open for reading. So it went to read Steven Seagal's file. Line 110. Handle file. Okay, so that was... Okay. I think I know what happened there. Oh, hold on. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure the idea is the way that I typed that was a bit weird. And the name wasn't there. So just like we normally do, now I'm just checking for the name to be there first.
White ass out of here. Don't come back.
We'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna finish cleaning this game so we can get on.
Kind of bizarre combination of monkey shit.
We do need to add more Seagull quotes. Stevie Seagull. Just so you know, if you put the emote in chat while he's on the screen, you'll make him talk. $4.19. That's a YouTube video. I just grabbed a random one. Chaser's helping us again. Chaser, do you realize that kind of sucks again? Because now we have to do it again. Are you doing it on purpose? I'm just curious. The idea is to check to see if something works. And by doing that, what's up, Guilty of Being Right?
Understanding reckon the number of the beast.
I feel bad now. Well, you didn't have to do that. But thank you for the 666. You don't have to feel bad. You just need to not do that while we're testing stuff. It's all right. I just was asking whether maybe you just didn't get it. My wife is calling me now. Hello? Okay. Are you serious? Oh, wow. But I'm not going to be able to get him back here until at the earliest. Which is fine. We can make that work. And then I could have all of my stuff. He has all of his stuff. That may actually, yeah, let's work it out. That may actually work out better, because then we cut down on the extra hour drive in the morning. We're doing it paired with the drive from Pittsburgh. Wow. I can't take I'm not going to take the red car to Pittsburgh because it doesn't have a headlight. And I'm going to be driving at night. Yeah, right. I mean, you might as well reserve that spot, and then we'll have a parking spot, and it's a campground. Yeah. Wow. Roll with the punches, right? All right, let me know if you need anything else. Love you, bye. Lucky's flight was canceled, and he had to reschedule his flight, and the best he can do, I was going to pick him up here this afternoon. Like I said, I was going to end the stream at noon so that I can get around and go get him from the airport. The best he can do is to get into Pittsburgh at 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. tonight. Pittsburgh's 2.5 hours from here. If he gets in at 10, gets off of the plane get him out of the airport by a quarter after would be amazing. And 2.5 hours home, we're going to be home at 1. And we're supposed to start hiking at 6 in the morning. Wow. From the sounds of you're going on a trip. Yeah, 419. I go on a week-long hiking trip with a friend of mine every year. That just added to the confusion. Back to what we were saying before. I'm not trying to sound like a dick, but Chaser, so you do understand, and I think you understand, I'm testing to make sure that the Stevie points go to somebody, so we don't want to dove this. Because I'm just checking. Like, Iron Monkey doesn't have any Stevie points. At Iron Monkey. Oh, you understand now. Okay, good.
Just let me go on by.
I just want to see if the points are saving, because I'm the one that put that in there, but I'm giving Stevie somebody else's name. So we're not dubbing this, chat, because we want him to win. What it does, it allows us to have a full stream today, though. One ticked. I ticked one more box on the old man status list. I built something that records the woods behind my house and tells me what birds are in there over the internet. I'm so psyched about the birds. That's fun. So you got Iron Monkey won.
How much did they pay you to spy on us?
$2.15.
Shut up.
And now Iron Monkey has the 65 kills. All right, it works. Great. And thank you, Chaser, because now I did something that I should have done a long time ago. If you at somebody, I parse out the handle of the person who wrote it and the person they're atting. So now I have an at variable that I can use across the code anywhere, which is going to be super useful. So that is something I should have done a long time ago. Thank you, Chaser. I saw an intro command come in from Frogor. Good job. I should catch up on some of those things. So we can Stevie other people now? No. No. When you Stevie, it's your name. I don't think the way that I set it up is only when I do it will I give Stevie the name of somebody else in chat. I'm going to work the same thing out for the potato game. When I do the potato game, I can. So what happens is Warlords that occasionally, because of my internet, it'll rip people off. It won't get the message. So if it doesn't get the message, I need to be able to refund in a way, and I can't give the money back, but I can make it happen. Redeems clean that keyboard. No, never. Unless it doesn't work right. If it doesn't work right, I'll redeem it. What do you guys think? Cobra Triangle, first try?
Smoke.
Smoke. No more crotch cam.
Earth Sprite.
Earth Sprite. Just so you guys know, you can record yourself saying first try, and I'll put it into the code. Wow, what a terrible... I really need to get my good NES back. Warlords, are you almost done with that? Because this thing's a piece of shit. Or am I killing carts? Am I killing carts again? Because there's no reason why this one should not play. Let's do this. Are you serious? I think I'm killing carts still. I mean, I could try to clean it again, but there's not, the cart's not dirty. The cart was clean. Well, I won't be here next week, Warlords End, so that works. Yeah, because it boots up, this boots up the EverDrive fine. And the EverDrive's not a clean thing. If I grab, Legendary Wings, we've played this one. I know it has worked before in here. What the hell is going on? All right, at least I got something there. How about a game I know is clean? Here's a game that we've cleaned, I know is tested, I know works perfectly fine. I need a week off. So it works. So I don't know if the carts are not working or if this thing is just so touchy playing carts. I wonder if I have a pin messed up or something. Okay. So the cart is fine. Now let me try. But why didn't it play in the freaking top loader? Let me try Super Contra again. I'm just trying different positionings on that pin connector. All right, I have to clean this, and I'm not doing it right now. I think these carts are fine. I think this NES is just dirty and stupid. Navard, you'll take another week off? I am taking nothing but my camping, my tent, and my shoes. And I'm going to go into the woods and I'm going to think about nothing for a week. I think that's going to be good for my brain. Dirt from the keyboard got in the top loader. I'm going to make that keyboard dirtier. It'll be good for my soul. It'll be good for my brain right now. I'm really glad I'm not playing Double Dragon 3 at this point. That would just drive me nuts. I'm just putting this in this plastic sleeve. So I need to set up, when I get back from this hike, I need to rebuild this Nintendo so that it plays perfectly and plays everything. Clean it. Clean the pin connector. I mean, this Cobra Triangle cart is really, really nice. And the inside is really nice. That's why it's so... Dragon Warrior, you're in the wrong spot. The inside of the cart is really nice. That's why I was so bummed out that I didn't just immediately play. It's just gotta be that Nintendo. That Nintendo's from the crack house. My other two Warlord Zen has. I know what I'm going to do today, though. The ring emote will not work today. I'm not dealing with that today. I know you guys have fun with it, but I'm not in the state of mind for the jump scare today. I'm pretty sure that means no jump scare will work at all. Some stuff from the crack house turns out okay. I mean, it's okay enough. Boo. That's fine. Oh, I thought you were booing the fact that I did it. All right. Will you leave the music going for now? We were working on Jaws. Now, I have a question for chat. We've got it right here. Bloop. How familiar is everybody with with the Jaws route? What direction do you think we should go? We've got a couple options right now. First option we have is we can take the original route, the task that is out there, and try to peel some time off of it. I don't think that time exists, but we can try. I don't think that time exists, but we can try. The other option that we have is we can try to get 13 shells in the first encounter and try different triggers. I don't think that's possible either. Another option would be getting enough shells to do, I think you need 8 shells. You do receiver for 5, power upgrade for 4. No, that's 9. And then power upgrade for 4 is 13. So I think you need 9 shells. So the other option is we get 9 shells and enough for the mini sub. I heard somebody. Let's look at a... I do hear somebody. Give me 1 second. There's somebody over to the neighbors. The camp beside my house. What do you need for the mini sub? You need 30,000 points. So let's look at 2 videos from speedrun.com, and I think that'll give us an idea, Chaser. So let me go here. So the route right now, let's see when we start the Jaws fight. So 1 minute and 43 seconds is when we need 1 minute and 40. We need to get to Jaws with power 3 or equivalent to power 3 with 1 minute and 40 seconds. Okay. Yes, this is going to work out. This will figure out what we want. Now, if we go to the power 1 route that Colonizer does, he gets the mini sub early.
I was doing some practice before streaming, so here we go.
So he gets the mini sub and hits Jaws at 1 minute and 24 seconds, which is faster, but he only has the equivalent of power 2. He's got power 1, but the mini sub essentially gives you 1 more power. Correct, Chaser. So the difference in what he's done is that he starts out, he farms, if you watch, he's farming just for 2,000 points there, 2,000 points there, 2,000 points there, 1,000 there. You know, he's just getting stars. Double star, another star. He's not routing it for shells, he's routing it for stars.
Sub gym time, John.
Now he takes a death there. There's something about positioning in deaths as well. But he takes a death there, and he's got 0 shells.
Thanks for the good luck.
We could collect some shells in there. He's getting more points. He gets 1 shell.
There we go.
And he just ticked 30,000 points.
Fucking finally.
So he's got to go down and get the sub. Now we could position the sub to not be down here.
Doing some practice before streaming, so here we go.
We could position the sub to be right here. So right now, he's in that first encounter. In order for this to work, we would have to get the receiver, grab the sub, get power 2, and then attack Jaws. So we need to be able to cross the screen and back in 16 seconds. And we have to collect more points and shells. One thing that we can do is he does this. That's an old route. Can you get 30,000 points in 1 encounter? No, but you don't lose any points on death. And we need to die. And we can't die because we can't get the receiver and then die. So here's the requirements. The requirements are that we get to the second port for the receiver and then back to this port for power 2. That's a requirement. We have to make that trip. That trip has to be made after we die, if we're going to die, because we'll get the receiver, and the receiver is required. No, it's not. No, it's not. technically, we could start the game, come over here, get points, and successfully complete the encounter, go and get enough shells for the receiver, go and points, get shells and points, go get the receiver, come back, get power 1, come out, get enough points for the mini sub, die, so that we don't get the bonus scene, and then we start off, get the mini sub, and hit Jaws. Because the points don't get reset. How does that benefit us? So we come out here, we get points, we die. We go back, we come back out, we get enough points and enough shells, we make both loops. Or we come out, get enough points and shells, go over, all right, let's look for a successful first encounter. We can go back to the old deathless route. So this is the first encounter, focusing on shells. So attack 2 sub needs to get to Jaws 4 seconds quicker than the current world record. Essentially, yes. So the first encounter,
it'd just be a weird, awkward situation. And especially, you know, to get the PB I'm going for. I can't.
all right, so the first encounter is about 30 seconds. He sets it up to get the second encounter right there. We would set it up so that we don't get the second encounter. So we're about 30 seconds in right there. We need to travel oh, that's a receiver. All right, so we're 44. Let's say that we had 30 seconds into the beginning. And now we're at 144. This is how long it takes us to get across the map, get the receiver, $144. So that's about 20 seconds. Well, not really. We're going to say it's another 30 seconds. So it's going to take 60 seconds. It's going to take 1 minute to get the first encounter done, go get the receiver, and come back and get the thing. Now we need to get into an encounter, get 30,000 points, die, and get to the mini sub. It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
My gumdrop button! Put that cookie down now! You're a monster!
And even if we think about it from the way of the last run, it took him 1 minute and 30 seconds to get into the encounter. Or get into the Jaws encounter. And we would need to add going to the receiver and coming back. I would say we could get to the receiver in 1 minute and 30 seconds. And then we'd have to get from the receiver to power 1, which, how long did that take? All right, so let's say this is 1 minute and 30 seconds, so 20 seconds less. $20 seconds less. So it takes about 20 seconds. So even at best, we're 1 minute and 50 getting out of here, and we still need to get to the mini sub. We're not at that 1 minute and 40. And if we look at his run where he's getting points. Oops. I mean, how are you getting more points than this? He's getting crabs because after you get crabs, every crab from then on is a star. You get more points. And you move faster, but star. You get points for kills too. He got 14,000 points. At best, you can get 2,000 per star, so 2,000 per kill. 15 kills gives you 30,000. You have 24 kills. That leaves you with 9 other kills to get all shells. You can't get the proper amount of shells in one. A special shampoo in order to deal with those crabs. It doesn't work. I've tried it. It doesn't work at all. What's up, Tony? So it looks like the best way to do this is the way that we're doing it. So we look at the original route and see where we can cut time. We look at the original route and see where we can go faster. Because really all we need is a second save. 1 to 2 seconds. If I can... Really second encounter. Oh, I shot too early there. Really good consistency. All right, so we're coming out and we're getting in that first encounter in a few seconds. We're getting 4 shells. We're getting 4 shells so that when we die, and we're dying in 15 seconds, we're dying, We get 4 shells. That leaves us with 2 shells. Big Otis, super bad. Even took, allows us to get a long way. A different route. A little early, but we're good. We get all 13 shells.
Then you tell me my business again.
We could have saved another 10th or 2 in the last encounter. This route is so good. Slow but safe. And that gives you power 3. And you're fighting Jaws at 43, did I say? Yeah. I have 3,000 points there, so I am 27,000 points short. Like, you're not going to be able to get that many shells and the points. Good morning, Shark fans. Anything new? So, Frosted Pears, I'm glad you stopped in because I'm starting to work through what are our options here. So, our options are the traditional any percent route, which was what we're watching now. Any percent gets 4 shells in the first encounter and dies. When you die, you lose 2 shells. Or you lose half your shells, so you'll lose 2 there, which means you have 2 shells starting the game. We do that in about 15 seconds. We've already, oh no, wait here. This is the first encounter. So we've started the game. Right there, and we die. I guess there is that question. Can we die with 4 shells faster than 16 seconds? That's a question. It's feasible, Chaser, it just takes too long. Yeah, the Jaws just takes too long. So the sweet spot on killing Jaws is attack 3. Getting enough shells for attack 4 doesn't merit taking your boat across the ocean to the next port for attack 4. Even if you could get more shells, getting attack 4 takes enough time that you don't save that much time on Jaws. Attack 3 plus the sub is the original Deathless route, which will go 3 minutes. I mean, you're about 10 seconds short. No, you're about 15 seconds short. The points, the best way to do the points, Chaser, is the plane. I'll show you that route because we haven't looked at that full route. So this is route 1, where we die, skip the bonus scene, have attack 3, fight Jaws. That's route 1. We can try to trim. That only needs a second taken off of it. But a second taken off of it may not happen. Deathless. This is the old route. This is where you don't die. I'm going to do this and then put music back on. So what he's doing is he's going to collect shells in the first encounter. He's collecting shells in the second encounter. Getting shells and points in this encounter. He gets 20,000 points, 6 shells, and then a bonus 10 shells. So now you're leaving at 1:45, but he still has to traverse the screen 3 times. He's got to get the receiver. He's got to get power 2. He's got to get power 3. And then he comes down here. He's getting the sub and getting Jaws. He's entering Jaws at 2:35. Watch how fast the Jaws fight is, though. And his Jaws fight is actually kind of slow. I'm guessing the top of the screen thing doesn't work. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, well, I gotta check Summit 1, 2, 3. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. He's missing a couple hits there. We're still on Jaws, Fiona. Oh, absolutely on Jaws. We're on Jaws until after I get back from my hiking trip. And then we may be on it for a little bit longer. Ladies and gentlemen, my great-grandpappy always called me Fiona. So he's getting this encounter quick. But it's like he's just wasting the clock there. He does all that shooting, but he's not collecting anything because he would end up with more shells than he needs anyways. And he doesn't need more points. He's just trying to end that encounter as fast as he can. Why doesn't he just die? Because then we can't get to the bonus scene because we've died. So he's entering the bonus scene at 1 minute and 2 seconds with 6 shells. It's giving him 16 shells, and he's doing the bonus scene really slow. And he didn't get into the second encounter, or he got into the second encounter right. 6, 7, I mean. None of this is worthwhile here. $30 seconds in the first encounter. And then he's getting the second encounter immediately. What's the benefit? So yes, Ish is a good point, Chaser. One of the reasons why my Jaws fight is so fast is because I don't have the mini sub and I'm attacking from the top of the screen. And I'm using the 1 pixel down and it's allowing me to get 20 hits plus. I don't think you can do the 1 pixel down with the sub. I don't think you can. What is, yeah, what did I used to do? Oops. Here's an old video. There, all right, let's go. Oh, why is it loading so slow? So you have to fight Jaws while staying in front of Jaws, which is just technically more hard, and you will go slower. You will miss some shots. I would say if you had attack 2 plus the mini sub, you're going to be slower than just having attack 3. To a degree, you will be slower. I'm thinking that what if we can go even faster with the original route? Go faster by skipping the first trigger. So for example, the RNG code here, where's it at? Oh, do I not have it up anymore? What? Oh. There. So he's hitting this first trigger and he's limited to this. I wonder if we just hit that first trigger and then just try to do it faster than him. Because at that rate, all we're trying to do is get through the encounters as fast as we can. We're literally just trying to kill everything as fast as possible. So, like, we want to kill things when they don't drop anything. We can do crabs. So, are chips because they are in the chip aisle. They're not chips. Funyuns aren't chips. So let's just look at this first encounter.
Gets out of the line.
I think we shimmy there to get a low encounter. Spawns in 16. Gets a crab as quick as he can. But, like, this kill could have been faster. That kill could have been faster. I guess maybe not because he's trying to get the crab to drop closer to him. But that kill could have been faster. And he's waiting there for points. I wonder if we can't get out of that first encounter just straight up faster. Let's just do that because I want to have something that we're working on. Let's just try to take the emulator. What were we doing here? Oh, we were doing the wiggles on that. Yeah. Can I just reset everything? Let's do this.
Receive Stephen.
Get him, Stevie! Oh no, you ain't even gonna make it. There's no way. The doves are too strong. He's gonna catch up though. If he pulls out an attack, he's got it. Ladies and gentlemen, can't out-dub Stevie. He's just gonna shoot himself off the screen. Well done, Stevie. Good job, bud. Good job, Chaser.
How much did they pay you to spy on us?
$2.15.
Shut up.
This is a deep encounter. I think that's the reason why we don't do this one. Yeah. So the idea is we go here. Oops. I also don't care. It's like, I want you to ignore this, but that didn't give me credit for doves. I am ignoring it. I don't know what's going on with that. I can't think of that right now. I can't ignore it. You shouldn't have told me. I can't ignore it. All right, let's look at the RNG table. So when we start, we're at this first trigger. Jelly 12, Jelly 9. We want things to not drop stuff. So Jelly 16 makes sense. If we just go straight down, all right. There's Jelly 16. Now we're also going to turn to the left as we're going down. Nope, nope, nope. When we get to the bottom, we'll turn to the left. We're just going to try to kill everything as fast as we can. So that gives us a crab, which, yes, we do have to wait, but let's just see. So right now, nothing else is spawning, but it will now. Where's the other ray? Oh, I'm blocking jellyfish, I bet. That's fine. So that's a star. We don't want a star. But we want that guy to die as soon as possible. So why don't I move forward here just a little bit. That way the race spawns behind me. Oh, that's a shell. You guys can do the VHS tapes all you want. Jump scares off. You can technically make more Ring VHS tapes. No, I can't tell. I can't remember if I put it in the code that it won't add the ring if it's already in there. It may be. Yes, I can. Joker, one of the things that we're having a hard time is just starting somewhere, finding a place to start. I just haven't decided where I want to start yet with it. Because we've went over a lot of different possibilities for things that we can do. And it's a big commitment to go through and like really task out something. So I'm at that spot now, not sure where I want to put my focus and my effort. So what I had thought about doing was taking this and just trying to see, because Joker, one thing that I have not looked into, and I don't think that Colonizer really looked into too much, was what if we go back to the Deathless route, the one that includes the mini sub with the short Jaws fight. What if we go why is jump scare off? Weevil, I've had a shitty day. Lucky's flight is delayed. I have to go there at 10 o'clock tonight. I'm just stressed about. I just don't need it today. I just can't do it today. There was a good option of me not streaming today. Yeah, and it's no big deal. But that's the reason. That's the reason why it's off. I just don't need that today. It's the only reason why I turned it on. Yesterday was awesome. I'm not complaining or anything, but sometimes you have shitty days. Don't I look like I had a shitty day? Thanks, Weebo. It's just one of those days, and that's where I'm at. I was gonna pick. The stream was gonna go to about noon, and then I was gonna pick Lucky up at the airport. Then his flight's canceled, so we had to get him a new flight, and he's not getting in until 10 o'clock. He's landing just after 10. It takes me, it'll take us 2.5 hours to get home. How quickly does the plane land and deboard and he get in my car? I mean, I may not be home until 1, and we wanted to be on the trail hiking by like 6 in the morning. And the trail's an hour away from my house. Somebody's not having it. Sometimes that's there. It's just that just happens sometimes. Oh, it covers up the shats though. I don't know where to put that where it doesn't cover up the shats. I mean, I don't have to show this at all, Warlord Zen. I don't have to show it at all. Do you still need 3 encounters and the bonus round for the other round? No, Joker, all we need is 2 encounters, bonus, and then we go collecting. You got 2 encounters, you get the bonus scene, and then after that, you've got enough points and enough shells. You go to get the receiver, get power 1, get power 3, get the sub, and fight Jaws. So, and I'll go back here because I just don't know. I keep jumping back and forth because I'm just not sure. Why do I have 17 windows open? I guess that was already open. So, Joker, watch this. So, this is the route for Deathless, right? Deathless route of 226. Gets an encounter here, so it's a short encounter. In this encounter, I thought that took longer. So, yes, but I think there could be time to save here because no one's ever optimized it. I mean, Colonizer did this, but... So, for example, he needs to get through this encounter essentially as fast as he can. Kill things as quick as possible, and then focus on having no drops. If there are drops, they need to be crabs, and he's picking them up quickly. So right now, he's already got all 3 crabs. So now he'll get star drops, and he's trying to pick those drops up fast. He's doing a good job of it. The quicker you pick him up, the quicker. And now he's just going to kill things as they come in. And he gets the encounter over as fast as he can. That is pretty damn fast. Second encounter, all he's got to do is get through this fast and get 1 more shell. He's got a couple extra shells. So now he's at the bonus scene. His bonus scene is, well, let's actually look at it. His bonus scene starts at 105. And ends at 135. So his bonus scene takes 30 seconds. My bonus scene isn't perfect, but it's close to it. So we'll see how much time he could save on bonus. I don't know why mine takes so long to load. It's just a YouTube video. Oh, I guess I gave it from when so 10. So do I do it in 40 seconds? So I'm 5 seconds faster in the bonus scene. So there's 5 seconds that can be cut off of his time. My Jaws fight. I don't think my Jaws fight's great. That's pretty cool though, Chase. You can get an order delivered 5 hours after you order it. All right, this is on Twitch. That's probably why. Oh, great. Yep, good for you. Twitch, you suck. I'll pull it up on the other. Let's see how fast. So I've got 5 seconds on his time. That puts me at a 30-21 using his route. All right. He's at 35. 2 minutes and 35. Oh, right there. So 35. He's at 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Oh, that run doesn't exist anywhere except for on Twitch. Crap. So 40-second Jaws. We'll have to reload mine. Yeah, I don't have it on there. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, that's my live Twitch channel. I got confused. Underscore, you don't know who you are anymore. I'm just gonna play this because otherwise it'll suck. Yeah, here's Jaws anyways. All right, so 2 minutes and 34 seconds, which is, I'm 2 seconds faster than he is, right? Oh, I'm mashing. I don't even know what I'm doing. Right? Can someone remind me? 2 minutes and 34 seconds. I got to Jaws faster than he did. Then why would we even use his route at all? He was 35 seconds. I was 34. And my Jaws fight's slower is the only difference. Oh, I was faster to Jaws because I used, yeah, his will still go faster. I was faster to him because I used I saved 5 seconds on my whatever, 5 seconds on the bonus scene. So if I use his route, I would have gotten there 5 seconds sooner, but my Jaws fight is slower. So it looks like there's 5 seconds to save on what he does, and I can go faster Jaws fight for sure. Yeah. So without a significant time save, there's nothing there. I don't know if any of that makes sense. I feel like I just kind of verbal vomit lately. So it looks like with what we know, can you beat Bruce with the submarine in Jaws Nest? Can you beat Bruce with the submarine? How many shells do you need? You need 13 shells in both routes because both routes are power 3. One just gets the sub. Bruce is the name of the shark. Yeah, you can beat Bruce then. So he gets more than he needs. But here's the thing. It doesn't matter, Joker, because I could probably beat the record and get like a 320, maybe 319, go sub 320. That'd be cool. It's nowhere near the sub 3 minutes. Do you think Die Hard could kill Jaws? Sure. I wonder if we can get Jaws to spawn. I was wondering if you could get the sub in second encounter with a death. No. No. The idea behind the sub is the... Oh no, I was wondering if you could get sub in 2 encounters with a death. Yes, you absolutely can. So that looks like this. And we talked about this a little bit this morning. So this run starts out, goes into encounter 1, and focuses on collecting points. All he's trying to do here, Joker, is get as many points. You'll see right now he was getting crabs, because in the RNG table, you can get shells, stars for points, or crabs. Once you get 3 crabs, all crab drops turn into stars, which are points. And now you'll see he's just going to rack points up. 2,000 points. 2,000 points. 1,000 points. 500 points. Another star. 2 stars. 2,000 points. See what I mean? He's just going to rack his way up with points. Because you don't lose points when you die. He'll finish this encounter... or he dies. So he starts his next life. He comes back out and goes for points again. Now, he wants to successfully complete this. And the thing to look at is his time here. He's got 30,000 points. That's what's needed for the mini sub. He leaves. Mini sub is right here. He gets the mini sub. He meets Jaws as fast as he can. He is at Jaws, the encounter, at 1 minute and 24 seconds. In the world record, I'm at Jaws, the encounter, in 1 minute and 44 seconds. He's getting to Jaws 20 seconds faster than I am, but he's getting there at essentially power 2 because he's got the mini sub, which ups your power by 1. This world record is for power 1. But power 1, you're allowed to have the mini sub because you still have power 1. And he's going to fight Jaws, boat, and then bring Jaws the encounter down. And now he's going to fight Jaws here. So yes, you can get the sub and 2 encounters with a death. The problem is, in order to make this even feasible, you need to what if we took a death, only we focused not only on points, we focused on points and on shells. So power 2 plus mini sub could be a little faster if routed correctly. Incorrect. Because yes, he's getting to Jaws at 120, but if we wanted to get power 2, we still need to go from here. We missed Jaws. We would need to have 8 more shells, which we'd have to collect those in the encounter and get the score. Probably not going to happen. And then we would have to traverse to the first port and get the receiver, and then traverse to the second port to get power 2, then hit Jaws. So you need more shells, and it takes 20 seconds to traverse from one port to the other and get the upgrades. So you'd be slower. And you'd be slower, and you'd be fighting Jaws less efficiently. I know that technically the sub and power 2 is equivalent to power 3, but there's a problem, and that problem is you can't fight him on the top with the pixel down, and you won't get as many hits in. You're just going to be less effective. Now, if we can go slower and somehow get enough shells and enough points using a death, enough shells and enough points using it, we could go power 3 with the sub. But power 3 with the sub, I don't think the Jaws fight's that much faster. 30 seconds faster, maybe. And we know it takes 20 seconds to make another pass. No, we wouldn't need to make another pass. We would just have to include the sub grab. If you attack Bruce from the surface using the sub, even at full power, Bruce will demolish your sub. Correct. Underscore, there's a pixel trick that if you have your character and you're 1 pixel down from the top, Jaws can't hit you. If you were just the man, not the sub. I teabag you. There's an I teabag you song? There's an I teabag you song? Don't worry, this will only take a year and a half to load. It's fine. It's not even the right thing. Oh.
Did you like it when I teabagged you? I hope you liked it when I teabagged you. Release the bats! That was a good frickin' run. We saved seconds on the clock blocker. That was a perfect...
Hold on.
Teabagged you. Did you like it when I teabagged you? I hope you liked it when I teabagged you. Release the bats!
Oh, here it is.
That was a good frickin' run. We saved seconds on the clock blocker. That was a perfect climb. That climb was textbook perfect. Wow. I know. Yeah, we cut 4 seconds off of our summer best. Toast, flyaway toast! You got the flyaway toast! You guys are amazing! Holy cow! Wow, with the flyaway toast, it doesn't get any better than that.
Wow. I forgot we used to sing. I hope you liked it when a teabag, because we teabag, we neighbors are honking for something. All right, what were we doing before that? Joker and I were talking about Jaws. So here we go. If it takes you a minute and 40 seconds to get to Jaws with Power 3, if we could get there with the mini sub, we technically are getting there with Power 4. To get Power 4, via the traditional way, which is to traverse back over to the other port again, would be 20 seconds added. But Power 4 would save 30 seconds in the fight. But you would need to have 17 shells. So power at a certain point doesn't save time. Because like we said, let's turn this back on. So Joker, follow my thought here and tell me if I'm right. And more chances of encounters. Well, or no, we route out encounters. All we'd have to do is route for Jaws to move and miss a trigger. We can miss encounters if we want to. But if it takes minimum to get from one port to the other and get a power up, it takes 20 seconds. Let's look at that just to be sure. From power up, from port exit to port exit with a cutscene power up. We don't get one in that.
Probably whatever direction.
What's up, Raji? Raji, I saw your sound file. We are not going to get to that right this second, though, because my brain is broken with things. All right, so here we go. In the port, we come out at 155.7. Yeah, 155.7. Thanks, Rashi. 55.7. So it's not exactly, it's essentially 3 seconds. So it takes 17 seconds for a power up. It takes 17 seconds. When we fight Jaws at power, if we fight Jaws at power 3, it takes about a minute to kill Jaws. And at power 4, it takes 30 seconds. No. It does. Because this is essentially a power 4 fight right here. 235. Oh, it takes 40 seconds. So we lose 20 seconds. We gain 20 seconds. So you essentially, in that case, would still bank 3 seconds of time at power 4, and that means just traversing the screen, getting power 4, and fighting Jaws again could save you 3 seconds. Does that check out in my mind? The ways of getting power 4 is collecting 4 more shells. Joker, we either need 4 more shells in the second encounter or 8 more shells in the first encounter. Or the mini sub. How about this, though? What if we got power 4 with the mini sub in this route? Frosted Pears, teabag you, good job. Because look, all right. We are at Jaws at 233. Let's just say we could make another pass. It would be 17 before to be 50. At 250, we could be at Jaws. Only we could be at Jaws with power 4 and the sub. Frosted Pears says power 2 does 2 hits per hit. So it doesn't double every time. From power 2 to power 3, you go from 2 hits to 4 hits per hit. So you do power 1 does 1 damage per hit. Power 2 does 2 damage per hit. Power 3 does 4 damage per hit. And then power 4 does 6 damage per hit. And I don't think that Frosted Pears' math is quite right here. Because Frosted Pears says that at power 4 it does 6 damage per hit, so only 80 hits. But I think it, because you have 160 hits at 4 damage, so it wouldn't cut it by half. The boat cannon seems to make each shot hit as though it were 1 power higher than your current shot. Yeah, the boat cannon, it's the difference is Frosted Pears cannonball damage. So that the mini sub is just doing cannonball damage because you're shooting cannonballs. So 4 damage. If we're doing 6 damage, it would be 120 hits. So we're saving 40 hits. Essentially saving 40 hits. You could waste 2 jaws at... You could waste 2 jaws, only power 3 with a diver. Race to jaws. That's what we do. Underscore. That's what the world record. That's my world record is getting to jaws. So underscore. Let me hold on. Jaws has 64 health. It could very well be wrong. Underscore. So my run, and this is the reason why we're looking at this. The any percent world record is a 304. We race to Jaws. We get to Jaws at 1 minute and 44 seconds. I think. Anyways, 1 minute and 44 seconds with power 3, and we beat Jaws as close to task perfect as we can with the diver. The reason why we're looking at this is because wait for it. Three minutes and 4 seconds. I could tighten up that run and I could shave off maybe 2 seconds, maybe 2.6 seconds, and we could look at a run that was 3 minutes and 1 point something. 3:01 is about the human limit. I just want to go sub 3 minutes. I want to find a way to beat this minute barrier. That's why we're looking at every angle. Can you get to Jaws faster? Attack 2 with sub. I don't believe so. I don't believe so. No Life. In order to get the sub in this game, you need 30,000 points. And in order to get 30,000 points, we're going to need to either do the bonus scene, which requires 2 successful encounters, and it's the plane, because that gives you a bonus of 10,000 points. Which, to be honest, just does not make sense. Or we skip out on the plane, we get the bonus by getting stars, which does not get us to Jaws fast enough. So No Life, I need to keep running through this. So let me break it down for No Life, because I think it helps to look through this. So we essentially have the beginnings of that run in the Power 1 run. So this run starts off, No Life, and gets shell or gets stars. He collects crabs at the beginning because once you collect 3 crabs, every crab drop is a star. Now watch his score. 2,000 points. 2,000 points. 1,000 points. 500 points. Another 2,000 points. Another 2,000 points. 1,000. He comes back in here anyways. He takes a death because it's quicker. He comes into this encounter, and in this encounter, he's able to get his 30,000 points. So he gets 30,000 points at about 1 minute and 15 seconds. Now, from here, we would have to go get Power 2, which costs 9 shells. He doesn't have any shells. So we would have to route it differently to get 9 shells. Let's say we did, and we got 9 shells and 30,000 points at 116. Let's just say, now we've got the sub, and we have to traverse all the way across the map, get the receiver, and traverse all the way back across the map to get Power 1, and then find Jaws. He's getting to Jaws at 1 minute and 24 seconds. We have to do back and forth. We know one direction is 17 seconds. Back and forth is at least 30 seconds, putting us at 1 minute and 54. And this is theoretical because we haven't even got the shells yet. 1 minute and 54 seconds. And we get to him with the current route at 1 minute and 43. So I don't see getting the 30,000 points. I just don't see it. Unless we're getting the 30,000 points and collecting enough to get Power 3 plus that. Would it be faster than getting the 10,000 points in the... Yeah, I think it would. So for example, if we started the game and got 13,000 or whatever points and got 4 shells so that we could die with 13,000 points and 4 shells, and then we went back in and or whatever shells, and then we went back in and got enough for 13 shells and 30,000 points, you know, that there's some merit to that. What's up, Ugly Al? You see what I mean? There's no merit if we're doing it at attack 2. But if we did it at attack 3, because the main difference when you go from attack 2 to attack 3, you're doubling your damage. We would actually be going from attack 3 to attack 4. Because we know the bonus scene takes 25 seconds. We'd have to collect the amount of shells that we need and the points in those encounters. We would save 25 seconds, or we wouldn't save 25 seconds, but we could add those things to the encounters for less than that 25 seconds. Because in this one, our first encounter is 30. We're essentially getting out of this encounter in 35 seconds. Let's say 35 seconds for that first encounter because we're dying. And we have a score of 14,000 and 0 shells. Now, if we look at the one that we're going to get 30,000 points, but we're doing the cutscene, so we're about 4 seconds slower. But see what he's doing here? Look what he's doing at the end. He's just trying to kill things fast. He's not even collecting anything. He doesn't need any shells. He doesn't need any points. He's just killing things. He's not collecting anything. What if we did collect things there? Let's say we lose 4 seconds, but we've got 13,000 points and we leave with 2 shells. He's also partway across the map, though. I know that I can do this 5 seconds faster. Look at it. Okay, all right. So he's got 30,000 points and 16 shells. Which one more shell... Wait a second. One more shell and he could just make another pass and get the next power up. Right now, he's only 1 shell away from being able to get power 4. Which we know... See, here's the thing. Jaws only takes 30 seconds this way. If we got power 4, you're not going to cut the Jaws fight in half. And it would cost 17 seconds. That's the deal. That's the deal right there. Yes, we could get power 4, but it would cost us 17 seconds. In this run, Jaws takes 30 seconds, or no, he takes 40 seconds to kill. Takes 40 seconds to kill. And we would kill him in 2/3 the time. Does that math check out? I don't think so. I think it's a wash. But what if we didn't do the bonus scene? That's the main question. If we didn't do the bonus scene and we could exit this encounter at, let's say we could exit this encounter with 30,000 points and 13 shells. We would need to get to... We would have a 30-second Jaws fight, which means that's the question. We'd have a 40-second Jaws fight, which is 20 seconds faster than my Jaws fight. We would need to enter the Jaws fight at 2 minutes and 25 seconds. That may be worth it. And divide by the boat. NES game plus maybe. 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 So if we tried to route the first encounter to get maximum shells. See, he's got 6 shells. We need maximum shells and maximum points. Right, correct, Joker. So what is a 1/3 time save on 40? 13 seconds, right? But it costs you 17. So it doesn't work for unless you can save time on the bonus scene. Essentially, we're going to this bonus scene to get enough points for the score. But we know we can get enough points for the score. The question is, can we get enough points and enough shells in 2 encounters with a death? That's the question. Let's maximize points and shells in the first encounter and see what we get. Right? Maximize points in the first encounter, and then instead of finishing the encounter, you die. At the very end, you just die. We'll see how many points and shells we can get. If we can get close to 15,000, like half of the points, and then half of the shells, that means we can do it in the second encounter. And then we just need to make our trips and grab the mini sub, and we're fighting Jaws at essentially power 4, and we're going to have a 40-second fight. Well, we can do it faster than that. We're going to have a 35-second fight. Shells will give you some points. Let's look. There's a shell right there. 30 points. Do kills give you any points? Kills give you some points too. Uh, 940. There's 110 points for those 2 kills. No. See, he's getting points. I don't know exactly what all the points come from. But like I said, we can try to take this and maximize points and shells. So this is essentially the beginning of the first encounter. And in order to get a star, we can get the first star. We did that before, but we lose the kill on the jellyfish. And we want to get a crab. So let's try to get the first star and the first crab. Crabs will make you go faster and give you more stars later. So we did that by scrolling to the left a little bit on the way down. All we had to do was hit left just a bit. And then here we went right just a little bit. He spawned in the right spot. And then you just have to shoot this shot perfectly here. Nope, a little lower. And you get a star before that guy disappears. And now you're going to get a ray. Whoop. No, you get a jelly. That's the problem. Where are we at? So we just got a star. Then we're going to get a jelly that tries to spawn in 6. And a jelly. 11. That's a jelly 12. If I kill that jelly, I'll get a jelly in 16. And then I can kill... I think this is where I was yesterday. I want to get a jelly in 11. Kill the jelly. Or let the jelly unload. Where's the 2,000 points? Oh, that's never going to be worth 2,000 points. Well, unless I get that star. No. Let's just go over to it. What's up, bud? Sure. Yeah, bud. Wait, but we didn't get the jellyfish spawn there. Did we? Oh yeah, we did, and I killed it. So that was jellyfish in 12. We killed it, and then the ray spawns. Which... we can kill for a star. If we collect this, but it'll spawn the jellyfish. That's why we went one back. So we shoot. And after we shoot, we go left a little bit. And then right. Now our jelly spawns still 12. Still 12. We get the star drop. Oh no, it's Jelly 14, that's right. We'll just let Jelly 14 unload, kill the guy for the crab. I don't need these lefts. No, we want to leave him alive. Go over. We can do a double shot backwards here. And then go get the star. And then go back to the left. Because this guy will drop the crab now. Why didn't he drop a crab? Oh, I want to kill him before I pick up the star. Oh, I'm not even picking up the star, am I? No, the star's disappearing. Which is alright, because I can definitely go right here. Oh, but that blocks jelly, whatever. So that blocked jelly 11, 12, 10, all the way to jelly 8765. Jelly 5. I can get a shell from that jelly, though. And then a crab from that. And then I can get the star. Okay, so why don't I just do a... Why is that not a shell? It spawns jelly 5. There should be a shell from the jelly in 8. Or from there. All right, we've got... Oh, this is stopped, huh? Sorry about that. Are you from Southern, the current world record? Yeah, 25,000. A lot. 27,000. I think I only have 3,000 points in the record. So if I've got if this is a star here, then that unloads. So the star is there. Oh, that's jelly. That's the jelly 5. No, it's not. That's the star. I'm getting jelly 6. And then I'm going to get nothing from jelly 6. Unless I stuck around to block jelly 6. But then I get jelly 12. Let's let jelly 6 be there. Then I'll collect 1,000 points. Well, there is a 2,000 point right there. Jelly 6. If I kill it, it'll give me nothing. And then I can pick up the star for 2,000 points. Oh, that's nice. Well, then we get 2,000 points to start with. After the 2,000 points, it'll try to spawn jelly 11, or do I get 2 rays? Okay, so this is trying to spawn 8, 9, 10. It did spawn 11. I would imagine. Which gives me a shell. Yep. $2,000 points, spawn jelly 11, and then get a shell. Or we can get a crab here. We need to kill more things. If we get a crab, I can get a crab from the jelly, and then potentially a crab from this guy as well. What if I went straight? Do I block it? No. Crab. Crab. That's nice. Because remember, once we get 3 crabs, every crab from there on out is points. And then after that, we're going to get a jelly spawn. So we got crab. And then if I can kill this ray before I pick up the crab, I'll get a star from the ray. So I want to double shoot. And then sit still. There's my star. So I got the star, and jelly should spawn in 5. There's jelly in 5. If I kill that jelly, it'll be a shell. Or I can pick up the star and it'll be 5,000 points. We don't have any shells yet, but I think points are a priority here. Because in this encounter, we're going to die, meaning we're going to lose half of the shells that we collect. So for every 2, we're going to lose 1. So, but points we keep. So we should prioritize points. He spawns in 5. We go underneath him and get 2,000 points. Moving left a little fast. Left too fast. As long as I can get there before that jellyfish unloads. Oops. $2,000 points. Otherwise, if we kill that jellyfish, we don't get anything. No, we can get a shell from the jellyfish. The next thing that we'll get is a jellyfish will try to load. In 2 and 3, we'll get a jellyfish in 11. And there's the ray. Unless we get a double ray. And there's the jellyfish in 11. So, jellyfish is definitely going to spawn at 11. We can kill the jellyfish. And the ray. All we're going to get is... Can I get out of the way? No, because the star is all the way over there. So I'm definitely going to be blocking two and 3. So we're going to get a spawn there. I can kill it for a shell. It'll be our first shell. And then I need to kill a jelly after that for a crab. And then we're on some shells, but then there's some stars that open up. Silver Bullet fan, what we're doing is we are tassing out the game Jaws. Trying to see if there's a way that we can go even faster. Oh, we are able to block that, or we are able to free up the 2. So we're able to free up the spawn of 2, which means this guy's a crab. That's even better. We can test it to be sure. No, it's a shell. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, we're down here. Yeah, we're not up there. We're down here. So yeah, that's going to be a shell. That jelly too. Which is fine. That gives us a shell here. Which we could kill. We could kill jelly too and get a shell. So what we could do is come here, wait in the middle. Because there's no reason to not turn left. And then we'll just let this ray go underneath us. So there's a shell. What's up next? Oh, because I'm not going to get anything. No, we're not going to get to the shell in time. Well, there's no reason for us to be here anyways. Let's find out how far we have to move to the right. I could probably kill and grab that before I do anything. That still unlocks it there. Right, so that blocks it. Being Scuba Steve, there's a block. And there's a block. Alright, I gotta keep going right. Let's go a little farther right. Left a little less. There it is. So there's our shell. And then we get 2 rays. 2 shell. The first ray is going to be nothing, and there's nothing we can do about that. The second ray is going to be a shell. So we just need to turn around and murder here. And then that ray should die and give us a shell. But we could also... We could also technically leave that ray alive. And force the next jelly. Because we can leave this second ray alive. We can go up a smidge. Get the shell here. Oh, why not? That jelly spawns. Oh, there it is. Yep, that's what's spawning. Oh, that sucks. Jelly 3 is going to give us a shell. What I could do is not pick that shell up immediately, kill both rays. There'll be another shell, and then I can grab that shell. Otherwise, we're going to miss a shell drop. But I don't want to keep running. I just don't know if this is going to work. Stop running. That's actually swimming. I'm disabling the ring. It didn't work, did it? Bah! This guy should drop us a shell. And now we can start going left to get that shell, and then back to the right for this shell. Now, this is an 11 or 12. That's 12. Jelly 2 spawned. We killed it for a shell. We killed that. That's a jelly 12 right there. If I kill that, I get nothing. But it advances the RNG to 9. So I should probably kill it. This guy will drop nothing. And oh, he dropped a shell? Oh, because when the jellies spawn now. And jellies probably spawned in 7. Yeah, jelly spawns in 7. And that shell goes away. Oh my gosh, this is just tedious and terrible. Maybe we shouldn't do this. How's the brewing going? Good, 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 good. Mm-hmm. Because there's so many different avenues that we can go down here. And I don't even know how far are we in? We've killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're halfway through the encounter. We've got 4,000 points. And let's say 2 shells. So if we, at this rate, we should start getting a lot more points. We wanted 4 shells. Ugh. Have you considered just giving up and playing Z1? What's up, Charlie? I have not. I have not considered that. I have considered that I need a drink, though. Let me grab a drink. I'll be right back. Uno momento por favors.
I don't know, guys. I really don't know. It's tied anyways. It's tied. Oh. Release the frickin' doves, guys. I think we did it. I think we did it. Oh my gosh. My heart. Be still my beating heart. It was broken. That's happened before too when Jaws is playing. It has something to do with my code being broken. You know? It was when Jaws popped up. Oh, because it's the Dove Jaws thing. Oh, yeah, cool. Cool, all right. Hey, guys, I have to pee. What a battle. What a battle. What a great day to be.
Something that is called a VLC source. So it would be MP4s, and if storage is an issue, I would be very surprised. And what you do is you choose a playlist, and then you could have it. I think you could have it set up to only play one, and shuffle the playlist. You put all your clips in here, so you put all of your clips of the Kenny dying in here, and all you'd have to do is you could even take this VLC and make it a keyboard input, so make it like spacebar. So when someone redeems it, you could look at it, you could press spacebar on your key.
What's up, Dennis?
Can't expect a wheel.
Guess I go with this life. I need to stop and kill a couple of these guys. I don't know if this is the best place for it. Oh, I need a couple more. Come on. Well, I can kill some of the bots from the... Oh, bummer. Oh, gross. Ripper. Shirt Ripper! Was she in the tornado and I still hit her? What's up, Robbie? I feel like... All right, I'm going to jump ship real quick. Can I jump ship real quick? I have a thought. I can only do por favors at the moment. Perfect. I'm going to jump ship real quick. We never looked at what the potential in getting to the Jaws encounter. We noticed you could do it really, really fast. If we could get that Jaws encounter to happen at in a deep encounter, and how much damage can we do to Jaws at power 1? Is it possible for the TAS to kill Jaws at power 1. First off, I want to see where a deep encounter is. I think it's all the way down here, though. I forgot what power they're down to on the task. Shingen, the task is still power. I mean, the task is power 3. The speed run's power 3. I don't know if we can actually do this fast enough. So we noticed just the other day, let me do this. Right, that's enough to get us. I believe this square here would be a deep encounter. So we stopped there. If we went right, we stopped there. If we went right, and then we alternated left, right, left, right, left, right, like this. Do we get enough there? No, we're not getting full. Getting too many right inputs? Huh? Full stop is right here. Oh, full stop is right there, yeah. And we can see because we go from... Oh, I was looking at direction. Okay, that's fine. $67. Why did I? Oh, I must have missed the encounter trigger again. I had to have missed the encounter trigger again. What? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, I've missed it. No way we can do it in a short. These are both shallow. These are both shallow. I believe the one up is shallow. This is so stupid. I can't believe I've missed so much of the trigger. All right, so this is dumb. Okay. Just looked up when the first task of this came out. I can't remember what the first task was, but we didn't know what we were doing back then. So, set marker here. So if we get down out of this, insert frames. And how about 1,000?
Cocainum.
And as soon as we stop, right there, and that is stop. If we go right, and then we repeat the right wiggle, 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, copy, paste, paste. It won't let me do it there. Okay. Paste. So what we're working with here is maybe a little bit of an uncharted territory. We didn't quite have enough wiggles. There it is. If you get into this first encounter fast enough, if you can do it within 212 frames. All right, so Discord has just blacked my screen out for some reason. There it is. 204 frames. You'll get Jaws on the very first encounter immediately. Each encounter in this game, not each, the beginning encounters, the ones that we deal with, have to spawn in 24 enemies. But if you notice, we get in. This guy spawns and is now gone. This guy spawns. See, there's the second ray. This encounter is going to go way too fast. It's going to go too fast because sorry, my brain's broken. It's going to go too fast because we don't have the deep encounter. So we can try to fight Jaws here, but the most hits we can do on a pass with Jaws is 23 hits. Jaws takes a total of 640 hits. 640 divided by 23. Exclamation point, calc, 640 divided by 23. Oh, I guess that's not how you do division in the calc thing. If they drop a shell, so frosted pears, yes, if you make them drop an item, they now will not spawn the next enemy until that item disappears. All right, so it's 27 passes. If it takes 10 seconds to pass, every 6 passes takes a minute. We can debunk the thing now just based off of that. Let's debunk it just based off of that. Because we could potentially shoot these guys and have them drop items with perfect shots. There's 1 pixel. So we're 1 pixel down. Oh, Jaws starts at the bottom, so we're going to have to follow him across anyways. All right, so we're going to shoot. That hits Jaws and slows him down. So we're going to shoot, and then after we shoot, we're going to hold left for X amount of frames. Perfect. So we're going to see when we can shoot again. Nope. Nope. That was good. All right, so there's our distance. And as long as we let go, I think. So every 25. So it's 27 to 52 is 25. If I do this to here, here. Do we end up with a I'm going too fast, so let's eliminate like 4 lefts on each of them. We're only going to have to figure this out once. Still going too fast. Let's eliminate another 4 lefts. There's a certain amount of left inputs that'll get us keeping pace with Jaws. We're still gaining, so let's do 4 lefts again. I don't know what it's going to be. 4 lefts again. The B inputs have to be that far apart. There's nothing we can do about that. Now we're falling behind. 2, 2, 2, 2. There should be a nice. We were catching up, it looked like, a little bit there. All right, so after the B, let's go from U to the B, copy, paste. We'll add one as we need. B, 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 B. If we start falling behind, we'll add an L or take an L away. B. 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 All right, we got a little bit ahead of ourselves. Let's take a few L's away. Take a few L's away. All right, we need to stop moving here because of that stupid fish. And then we can throw a B. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go a little farther forward. This is gonna be our perfect approach here. This is, and we'll time this. So there's Jaws. Let's see if we can shoot him here. We missed him here. Missed him here. Missed him here. Missed him. Missed him. Missed him. Crap. Where are what? Oh, here we are. It's close. Oops. Let's bump way ahead. That hit him. That hit him. That stupid game. That hit him. I said let's bump ahead, and we were 1 frame away, and I bumped like 5 and worked my way backwards. Tired of walking to the other room all the time. 8 new pairs of scissors. Way to go, bud. All right, so now we know from here is, let's say it's 80 is 100 plus 3, so 103. 03. This should give us another shot. All right, he's coming at us, though, so this one will have to be slightly delayed. He's getting closer. This is one of the trickiest shots in the run because it's a different timing. And he's still coming at us. So we hit him there. Both of those hit. That misses. And then here we're going to turn right. And now we should be 60 is 85. That's good. And now we're going to go with about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rights. And then 85 is going to be 110. And then a B here. And we're going to go from here to here. And we're going to paste it there. Paste. 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 And I'm pretty sure I've never tasked this. Oh, that's a left. Why am I doing lefts again? No. I copied the right, you stupid thing. Stupid idiot thing. Stupid idiot thing. Here, let's test it quick. Yeah, we should get one extra in there. We're falling behind. Definitely falling behind here. Oh, we're missing some there. Okay, go back. Okay, that's the perfect amount of hits. You can't do any more hits than that. It should be 23 if Colonizer, the way he tasked it, he came out with 23. I'm guessing it's 23. "23 hits. How long did that take? I need a stopwatch. Where's my phone? It'd be easier in getting up the thing. All right, stopwatch. That debunks it right there. It's going to take 10 seconds. It's going to take 10 seconds to get across the screen. And we needed 27. So that's 300 seconds. Is already over 3 minutes. Is my quick math just there though? It's nothing with loading the game. It's not getting into the encounter. Yeah, 300 seconds is 5 minutes. So even if you could extend the encounter at attack 1, it's going to take you 5 minutes to kill him. And the only reason why Colonizer can do it in less than 5 minutes is because he gets the sub, which makes it essentially attack 2. And now he doesn't have 640 hits. He only has 320 hits, which could be done in half the time, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Attack 3. You're a sub. I need a sub. I'm hungry. Almost a year, right? So if you can go 23, sorry, I need my calculator. 640 divided by 2 is 3, divided by 2 is 160. Divided by 23 is 7. Essentially, is 70 seconds. Is how long the Jaws fight would take at attack 3. It doesn't take us 70 seconds. It only takes us 40 seconds. I don't think we understand this quite right. Attack 3, my Jaws fight takes you get 15 hits off of the boat for boat damage, and those 15 hits are attack 4 hits. So for 15 of the however many hits you need. What did I say it was? We need 640 divided by 2, divided by 2. So 160 hits. 15 of them are done from the boat. Not 15 of those hits, though, because it's going to be more. Every shot does 4 damage, but in this case, every shot does 6 damage. So it's oh my gosh, I don't want to do the math. I can't math anymore. Either way, there's no way you're fighting Jaws. Now, Pears, when you die and you start, then you can get the quick Jaws encounter, right? I think that's what you were saying. But you lose power. Yeah. I don't think I can math anymore today. I think I'm at an impasse. Is that the right word? I don't think we're gonna, because our really only option, after looking over all of the evidence and all of the things that we can do, our only option, I believe, is the death route that Colonizer does, but maybe doing it differently. So either getting on the RNG that he's using So for some reason, this window capture is not working now. That's cool. Whatever. So the RNG table, if we use all his same triggers and we do everything exactly the way he does it, we just try to do it. We tweak the movement and just try to do it a little bit better. That's one of the options that's left on the table. Or we try to adjust where we are on the table and route it so that it's better. I think I've seen enough Jaws. I think I'm going to get back from my hike and I think I'm going to get back from my hike and we're going to go back to the regularly scheduled programming. I think I've seen enough Jaws. I don't mind routing and using the table. I think it's funny. I think it's fun. Death abuse. Hi, honey.
Hi.
You ready to do some planning?
Yeah.
I'm finishing up here.
Oh, I thought you'd still go to 2, but okay.
No, I don't.
That's fine.
We're at a stopping point here.
Wait.
And then, yeah, I'll come in and we'll chat.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look to find out exactly how the route that we do now works and to see if we can tweak it. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I think we had enough. I think we brought Jaws back long enough to get an idea. And that's enough for me. That's enough for me. All right, guys, I've got a hike. I'm going to leave the house now at like 7 o'clock tonight. Go pick Lucky up from the airport at after 10. And then I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. Maybe I'll get a hotel in Pittsburgh. Master Clean. Maybe I'll get a hotel in Pittsburgh. And we'll stay there, getting all of our stuff packed up. And then leave from there and go directly to the trailhead. Because we're going southern terminus, that would actually save money. Say hi to the birds and the trees for us. I sure will. That would actually save us some time rather than leaving Pittsburgh tonight, traveling home to sleep, to wake back up, to travel back the other direction. Go camp at the trailhead. We could, Beta, but by the time we got there, it would be like 11:30, and we would waste time setting up. You certainly feel better. Yeah, because by the time I pick them up at 10, we'll be right there in Pittsburgh, travel away from the airport a little bit to get a little better price on a hotel. Do a little bit of traveling, grab a quick hotel, wake up, get to the trailhead in the morning. My wife can meet us there. And then that means right now I've got to pack all my bags, get all of my food and stuff in order, meet Lucky at the airport. I got to do that by 10, including a 3-hour drive there. Steel Guitar Guy's couch or something like that. Yeah, and I'll have Lucky with me, and it'll be a strange person and they don't know each other. And even if I know more people down there. My aunt lives in Pittsburgh. I think easy enough for drop $100 in a hotel. It's just the way to go. His flight wasn't delayed, it was canceled this morning. There's a car. I hear a car. Three out of 10. So that sounds like the plan there. Now, just to catch everybody up, then we are hiking Friday, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We get out of the trail on Wednesday. My son is showing cows at the county fair on Thursday, and Lucky's going with that. And then I got to get Lucky back to the airport next Friday. So the stream is going to be down for one solid week with the addition of this Friday. But with weekends on the end, it's going to feel like a long time. I feel like a long time. I'm glad you guys got all your jump scares in yesterday, because you'll be deprived of the jump scare for a full week. But we will have the replay stream. So feel free to lurk in there, make jokes, poke fun at me while I can't defend myself. Just think of all the butts you'll get. You get so many butts. Maximum butts, really. I think the replay stream is already crashing. What was that? What was that truck?
Tom and someone else was there.
Oh.
So, and the van that was there parked behind Tom in the driveway. So it's probably Tom. Yeah, because neither of them are there anymore.
Crypt Club meetings. Yeah, all of that stuff will continue. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to miss the stream. Miss you guys. But I'll be gone for 1 week. And we will see you all. Why didn't it play?
Go on your hike and enjoy the wilderness.
They must be close. I'm getting a hard on.
There it goes. All right, guys. Raid, Slack, Nader, and replay. We're going to raid the replay stream, and I'll see you guys in a week. And then think about this. While I'm gone, think about a couple things for me. Think about what we should do when I get back. What games should we do? Where should we go? Where should we put our effort? Yeah. We've got a lot of things that we can do. Think about what and where. Hey, Raspin, thank you for the $25 donation.
Lost Stream Income Replacement Fund.
Think
Also,
about where we
farts.
should put our effort and what direction we need to do when I get back. Don't tell us how to think without you. You do what I say. I'm out of here. Goodbye, everybody. See you later.